Love this crowd in Leicester. O2 Academy, standing room only.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing at this time, your new What Culture Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the team of Scotty Wainwright, the aerial assassin Will Ospreay, the Swords of Essex.
Well, these two lads won a hotly contested ladder match at True Destiny. And it looked for a while that Wainwright would have to go by himself, but Will Ospreay, who had already competed earlier in the program against Ricochet, came in and you see what they left with. Tag team gold. I don't think I've ever met a wrestler. Hey! What the? I can't believe this. Ospreay he's a dangerous man. Very ambitious, to say the very least.
The only dickhead you're looking at is a face when you look in the morning, when you look at your own face, you ugly trolls. For those of you that haven't already gathered who we are. No, my old man is not a dustman. I am Scott Wainwright. That is the best wrestler in the world, Will Ospreay. And we are your new What Culture Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
I guess the little internet darlings did not see me walking out with my best friend and walking out with these tag titles, did you, boys? Mate, I haven't got the time to insult you. I don't get paid by the hour. Here's the thing. If Moss and Slater won their tag title rematch, they're gonna have to wait because guess what? Moss is injured. Moss got hurt, so he's gonna be on the shelf for a little while we soak in this glory of these beautiful tag team championships on our shoulders. But, of course he is. Of course he is. Best of the Super Juniors, and he was in it. Who won, mate? Hey, if you're gonna chant my name, see me at the merch table later and buy some shit, alright? Anyway, back to what I was getting, you guys are distracting me, alright? I've got some unfinished business, and that's with Drew Galloway! That man's been avoiding me for so long, he's scared of a 5'11" pound skinny son of a bitch called Will Ospreay! So guess what? I'm calling out Drew Galloway. I want my World Heavyweight Championship right now.
Well, and Galloway wants all the gold, doesn't he? Or excuse me, Ospreay. Ospreay and gentlemen, the general manager, Martin Kirby.
Martin Kirby is becoming increasingly frustrated with his job, with Will Ospreay, and seemingly with life.
His assistant, I guess that's his assistant there?
Yeah, he's got Jack with him.
Gotta feel bad for Jack, he's got no last name.
I love you, Lester. Don't pop them. Don't say their name. So, if I heard correctly, Will Ospreay, you want your title match with Drew Galloway right here, right now? Well, I'm a bit sick of you just doing whatever you... Can you wrestle without harm, Jack? No? I'm a bit sick of you doing whatever you two think you can do. If that makes sense. Last night, you interjected yourself in that tag team title match. So, congratulations, because you might now be the tag team champions, which makes you the most successful bin man since Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
Wow.
There's a reference.
It does make sense. It does, trust me. And as for you, Ospreay, yeah, you are one of the best wrestlers in the world. And modest as well. But you ain't getting a title match. Not here tonight. Because while you think you can do whatever you want, last time I checked, I'm the general manager around here. And I make the decisions, and you can't just do what you like.
I can't do what I want?
You can't.
I can't?
Nope.
Watch me.
Oh my God!
Come on, Jack's not even a train.
What a thunderous super kick, cheap shot, and now Martin Kirby's getting beat down by the tag champions. And wait a minute here. Drew Galloway, the WCPW champion, is on the scene. And look at Ospreay. And Wainwright running like scalded dogs. It is chaotic here. And we got to resume and get our hands around this. Folks, don't go away, because we're going to be right back.
Bullet Club for life.
We're back, everybody, and Matt, all hell has broken loose during the commercial break.
Yeah, Martin Kirby laid down the challenge he evoked. Now Hall of Famer Tuddy Long made this a tag match, playa, and here we go. Kirby and Galloway versus Ospreay and Wainwright. Whoa!
One fall matchup has become a very spontaneous impromptu main event. And look at the strength. Man, is Ospreay really sure he wants to fight Galloway for the title?
Well, he seemed pretty confident before we went to commercial.
Galloway's a monster. 6'5", about 250.
Absolutely.
Young, strong, very agile.
We saw Galloway, what he could do at True Destiny.
You know, maybe when McMahon called Galloway the chosen one, maybe he was really onto something.
Perhaps.
Because who's better than the world right now than Drew Galloway?
That's a great argument.
Tag made Martin Kirby. Still the acting general manager. A conflicted general manager, albeit, but the head honcho of WCPW.
Yeah, but let's not forget, quite the wrestler in his own right, Martin Kirby.
I think that's the source of his frustration. He is a hell of a hand. Look at this vertical suplex. He'd rather be wrestling than administrating.
Wouldn't we all? Little Zoidberg for Ospreay.
You know, Matt, looking back in time, the rivalry that has existed between Kirby and Ospreay, very well documented in many circles.
Absolutely, and some of our more astute fans will remember the history between Ospreay and Galloway as well. So now these men renewing aggressions.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker with his scissors kick, followed up by Wainwright. Nice teamwork by the tag team champions.
Last week I called Mr. Wainwright Adam Wainwright. This week I'll call him Rufus Wainwright, and I think we'll be done.
Your call. Oh, no! Galloway drilled in the security railing by Will Ospreay, who showed no regard for, obviously, Galloway or himself.
And say what you want about the intention. It's smart tag team wrestling because now Martin Kirby's partner is laid out on the floor. Kirby essentially on his own here.
Standing vertical by Wainwright. Mounts Martin.
You see Kirby reaching for his corner. There is no one there. No reprieve.
Wainwright tags in Ospreay.
Of course, Wainwright and Ospreay will work together as a cohesive unit. Kirby and Galloway, somewhat of a patchwork team, both good wrestlers in their own right. The thing about Will for me is he's so good that it's hard to hate him, and then he does things that are cocky, and it's just like, oh.
Hard chop by Kirby. Ospreay with his uppercut takes down Martin Kirby, who made this match during our last commercial break as the acting general manager of WCPW.
Oh.
Or the back of the thigh, and that's a really a sensitive spot to attack.
Absolutely, and if any swelling occurs in that hamstring area, the longer the match goes on, the more pain it's going to cause Martin Kirby.
Senior referee Steve Linsky.
There he is.
Having to restrain the WCPW champion Drew Galloway. And the big Scotsman is encouraged to go back out on the apron.
How about the fact that Drew Galloway is up? And boy, oh boy, does he want in.
Yeah, the last thing you want if you're the tag champions is to allow Kirby to tag Galloway. You don't want that to happen.
Here is the abdominal stretch, time-honored submission with a little bit of assistance there.
I am told in my years that the creator of the abdominal stretch is a man named Wilbur Snyder.
And now Martin Kirby has the reprieve he may need. Needs to make up about 4 or 5 feet of distance.
Tag made. Oh, gosh, Galloway. Look at Galloway. Towers over his opponent. A big strike. And look, Wainwright's no midget.
No, not at all. Whoa.
Belly to belly overhead suplex. Galloway very agile. Uh-oh. All right, Will. Oh, my God. Ospreay wanted Galloway, called him out earlier. Says he's essentially the #1 contender and wants WCPW title gold to go along with the tag titles. The guy's got a gold fetish.
Ospreay has designs on becoming the first man in WCPW to hold
Power
2
slam.
titles at the same time. Might not be that easy.
Power slam, a la the late Buzz Sawyer. Near fall, Galloway in control here. Boy, he gets in his rhythm. Finds his place, his wheelhouse, really hard to handle.
And I don't mean to make antiquated American sports references, but Galloway reminds me of Nolan Ryan. When he got into a rhythm, there was just nothing you could do to stop him.
Wainwright getting ragdolled by the champion, who's going down with the lateral press, and Wainwright able to kick out. Senior referee Steve Linsky, ladies and gentlemen, had a 2 count in perfect position. Good Lord. That would send me to the doctor. I'm sorry. I'm out. I'm tagging out. I'm tagging out of the business. Oh my God. That might be the most impactful chop I've seen in a long time. That's in that Wahoo McDaniel, Ric Flair level.
That's some great names. Ooh. Perhaps Will Ospreay will one day be uttered in the same breath as some of those great names. He's well on his way. Oh,
look at this. Double backstabbers, front stabbers, cover, near fall. Martin Kirby on the spot there to interrupt the count. Enziguri by Kirby scores. Wainwright can't get out of his own way right now. He's hurt.
There we go. Reminiscent of the great Grand Naniwa. Oh, Ospreay.
Ospreay the opportunist. And a cheap shot on Galloway. Oh, Ospreay singling out Galloway, the champion.
Oh, Ospreay's core may not be developed enough yet. Remember, the kid is only 23 years old, I believe. Talking about Will Ospreay. Used momentum there.
Smart by Ospreay, the cover.
Oh, close.
Man, that was inches away, inches. And that's not an exaggeration. You got it on your DVR, go back and look. Stryker and I were out of our seats on that one. Ospreay was way less than a half a count away from beating Galloway in this tag match. Galloway back up. Oh, if you had any kind of congestion, those chops would free you of your congestion.
Yes.
Lord.
Biting him.
Ospreay going to the lowest of lows and biting another human being. And Martin Kirby going to the old proverbial high rent district.
Oh, Frankensteiner into the power bomb.
And interrupted. Man, I thought that was it for sure. Amazing teamwork by Kirby and Galloway. Amazing tag team action for you, ladies and gentlemen, only from WCPW. Fans having a good time. That's what it's all about here in. Look out. The exchange. The bigger man will get the advantage of this one just about every time.
Absolutely. Look at Kirby, though.
Kirby fighting back before this capacity crowd in the O2 Academy. Oh, look at Kirby. Very elusive as Martin Kirby just got caught right in the face by Ospreay. Will Ospreay's got those educated feet that are dangerous.
Hey, so does Kirby. Kicks for all my friends here on WCPW Loaded.
I knew you'd get a kick out of that. Fans got a kick out of it. So Ospreay wants Galloway, huh?
Yeah.
I'd pay to see that match.
Hey, I've said it before. You never know.
You never know. I actually think that this tag team combination of Ospreay and his partner,
Scotty Wainwright.
yeah, well, Scotty is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But it seems like Ospreay's got his designs on more gold.
Let's not forget, they are the tag team champs.
Yep.
And once you get a taste, you can't go back to living life any other way.
You like the money. Money is big in pro wrestling. Oh! Elevation and crashing goes down Martin Kirby. Another kick got part of it.
Great follow-up.
Far leg hooked. He said sable bomb, I think. Interrupted by, oh, look out. Galloway over the top. And Ospreay takes out Galloway definitively with that dive through the ropes. Byron McCary pickup on Martin Kirby. Galloway on the outside. And Kirby's going to lose it here to the tag champions. But man, this is not easy. And it's a part of a lot bigger story. Martin Kirby's the reluctant general manager. Drew Galloway's the champion. Will Ospreay thinks he's the #1 contender. And the tag champions want more gold.
A lot of moving parts here, and WCPW loaded. But at the end of the day, the machine churns on. The tag champs victorious.
Well, Matt, a lot of things to summarize here.
Yeah, but the big question for me and for everyone else as we set our eyes on Will Ospreay is, are we looking at the new #1 contender to Drew Galloway's WCPW heavyweight title?